These beagle puppies never experienced the love of a human family, the joys of going for a walk, or felt the grass beneath their feet. Born to suffer and die for the research industry, their lives were cruelly cut short at just a few weeks old. A BUAV investigation has uncovered the shocking use of puppies and kittens in a UK laboratory in experiments for animal vaccines. The animals were killed and their bodies cut up to be examined. It is a heartbreaking story, and a secret the research industry does not want you to know. But the appalling truth about the suffering and killing of puppies, kittens, and other very young animals inside the secret world of animal experimentation here in the UK can now be revealed. Kittens were imported into the UK at just 8 weeks of age. Some kittens were used in experiments that caused them to suffer weight loss, high temperatures, and ulcers. Then, at less than 6 months old, the kittens were killed, their bodies dissected, and dumped in a bin as waste. Pregnant beagles were delivered to the laboratory. After giving birth, they were allowed to remain with their puppies for just a few weeks. Most had their puppies cruelly taken away to be used in tests when they were only around 5 weeks old. Callously, once their puppies had been removed, the nursing mothers were killed, sometimes within minutes. These young, trusting dogs were seen as nothing more than breeding machines to provide puppies to be used in experiments. The laboratory had no system for finding homes for them. Most were simply discarded. This is Milo. At less than 5 weeks of age, Milo and his brothers and sisters were taken away from their mother to be used in an experiment. That was the last they saw of her. Having outlived her purpose, she was killed. Some of the puppies could have been released and found loving homes. Shockingly, this rarely happened, because it was easier for the laboratory to kill them. However, the BUAV investigator was allowed to home one young male beagle. This is Oliver. His life was spared, but his entire family was killed. This is Mia with her puppies. 2 of her puppies have already been taken away and killed. The day after this film was taken, Mia too was killed, alongside her 4 remaining puppies. They were less than 8 weeks old. As part of the experiments, some of the puppies regularly had blood taken. Some found it distressing and struggled and cried out while the workers tried to stick a needle into their small veins. Like the other mothers, Bonnie and Billy were due to be killed after their puppies were taken away from them at 4 weeks. But our investigator was able to secure their release. They were rescued from death and have now been placed in loving homes. Sadly, their puppies were not so lucky. They were all killed when they were just 6 weeks old. Restrained and given a lethal injection, their little bodies were then cut up. Shockingly, other puppies waiting their turn to be killed could hear and smell what was happening to their brothers or sisters. The animals were cut open and bits of organs sliced up and taken away for analysis. It is gruesome to watch as staff dig around inside the lifeless little bodies. At one point, the worker lifts up the puppy and holds him over a bin to tip out his intestines. last puppy to be killed became very distressed and cried out as the worker tried to inject the lethal dose into his vein. A number of attempts were made to insert the needle. Eventually, the worker switched to his other leg. Sadly, this puppy's fight for life ended, and he too was killed alongside his brothers and sisters, and his little body cut up. He was just 6 weeks old. During our investigation, 92 puppies, 10 adult female dogs, and at least 15 kittens were all killed. Tragically, it is too late for these individuals, but please help the BUAV end this appalling killing of puppies, kittens, and other animals in UK laboratories.